Hello friends, welcome to the training session on Microsoft Azure. We are going to use Microsoft Azure to create a virtual machine. In order to create a virtual machine, we need a resource group, we need virtual network, and network security groups. To start with the very first thing, we will check for the resources. This is a global search menu that can be used to search for Azure services or Azure resources. You can also check for the resources in the home page. If a resource is not listed on the home page, then you may use global search, or you can also use the Azure Portal menu. In this Azure Portal menu, all resources option provides you a view of all your resources that are currently present in your subscription. Let me start with the very first thing, resource group. Let's go. We have this container, RG Demo Lab, that is present. I will be using this resource group, Demo Lab. After the resource group, I need a virtual network. In order to create a virtual machine, I first need to have the virtual network. This is the icon for the virtual network. I can directly use this create button and go to the virtual network creation page, or I can first access the virtual network menu. And there on the top, here I will get a create button. So I will use this create option to create a virtual network. In order to create any resource in Microsoft Azure, there are two prerequisites. One is the subscription. I should have Azure subscription, and then I should have a resource group. I have Azure free subscription here, and I'm using RG Demo Lab resource group. Now, what instance I'm creating, what service I'm creating? I'm creating a virtual network, so I need to provide a name for this virtual network. My name starts with virtual network demo. Then, in which region you want to create your service or your resource? Region is Azure Data Center. So there are list of regions that are available with Microsoft Azure. You can access this drop-down menu, check for the list, or if you have a specific requirement, you can again select that region from this drop-down menu. I'll proceed with East US default option. Say next. I'm not going to change any security setting here. Moving on next, IP address space that I will use. This is my virtual network. In this virtual network, I will create a subnet. So either I can use the default subnet that is being given here, /24. This is my address space. In this address space, I can create multiple subnets. I am creating one subnet, which is default /24. /24 subnet will allow me to have 256 addresses. Out of those 256 addresses, 5 addresses are not usable. I cannot use them. They are reserved, starting with 0 up till 3 and the last broadcast address. Next, tags. We have discussed this in previous videos. I can assign a tag. Let's say let me create a tag. It's in a name and value relationship, environment, and the value is being given as demo lab. For this virtual network, these all resources will be created. Virtual network, public IP, prefix, public IP address, network security group. Review and create. It is running a validation, might take some time. For example, if you are using a free subscription, then it might take more time as compared to pay as you go and enterprise account subscription. It has validated. Let's click create. It will initialize the deployment. It will submit the deployment. It will put the deployment in progress, and then it will complete the deployment. There are 4 stages for deployment: initializing, submitting, progress, and completion. Once the deployment is complete, our virtual network is created. In that virtual network, we can create many subnets. there is one resource that is created, virtual network VNet demo 1. Let's go to the resource. This is our resource. This is the address space. In this address space, we have one subnet /24 subnet is there. So when we are creating, we can assign it a name. Add a subnet, and I give a name subnet demo 1. Since we have already selected 00, now my new address space is 10. And there again, this is /24 subnet, and this is being created in the same address class. If I say add, it is creating a subnet with 10.0.1.0. Now, this subnet allows 256 addresses. However, the 5 addresses, first 4 and the last broadcast IP is reserved and cannot be used. That means we have 251 addresses available. This is how we create a subnet and the virtual network. Thank you.